Greetings, beloveds. Beloveds, understand that the choice to suffer is a personal one. Indeed, at each and every moment, at each and every instant of existence, there is always a choice. There is a choice to say, I will allow this energy to move through me. I will hold on to this energy for dear life. I will allow myself to feel the fear. I will allow myself to release the fear. You are dealing with aspects of light, beloveds. You are dealing with the shadow, which informs the ego. You are dealing with the light, which informs truth, which informs love. And as you make a choice to continue to dance with the shadow, you continue to dance with the past. You continue to let your present be populated by illusions and memories and fears. This beloved one is in the midst of this dance, taking responsibility for her own creation. Each of you are having dances of your own. Each of you are having moments of choosing light over dark, of choosing to see the truth versus the illusion, of choosing to see what is the shadow. If you focus upon the shadow, you will indeed perpetuate it and cause it to manifest. And if you bring yourselves to bear and you bring love, and one of the key components of unlocking the shadow to the light dynamic is forgiveness. It is more than forgiveness of another, beloveds. The key to this is forgiveness of self. For having forgotten the truth of you, for having forgotten the truth of all of us. Use your breath to calm yourselves. It is one of the configurations of this physical vessel that has been granted to you. Close your eyes to the madness of the world. Take a moment to breathe. And as you exhale, allow yourself to unlock and unhinge yourself from the grip that the egoic mind has woven about you. You have sewn yourself into a cocoon, beloveds. Allow yourself to melt away to nothing. Allow this full spiritual gestation process to occur, and you will indeed emerge as the butterflies that you are. But there is a surrendering of will to say, thy will be done, and not have it be thy will of thy ego. What this beloved does is goes within and calls to us. And here she finds her courage, and here she finds her peace, and here she finds her strength. And there are many times that she dances with the shadows, and she dances with the illusions, and she forgets. One of the reasons why you are all brought together in this forum is to remind each other, for each of you are dancing with your shadows right now. And when we come and tap you on the shoulder and we say, may we have this dance, is to allow you to remember the truth of you, dear ones. It is to allow you to know that only love is real. And that is the message. And that is the presence that we bring to you. Some of you have created fantastical stories of lifetimes and incarnations and the most heinous and grievous actions that many would come and say, oh, you poor baby. You are not poor, beloveds. You are rich. You are rich in the love and the light of truth. No longer are you babes. You are now adults. And these are indeed adult conversations. Conversations that say, live true to your word. And your word is that you are one. You are the God I am presence. Live true to that truth, beloveds. Bring forth that presence within yourself. For when you know that you are truly God I am, all folly, all darkness, and all shadow fades immediately. As you stand before another, look to see the God I am within them, and you see the reflection of your own. If you truly comprehended the light that you are, if you truly comprehended the love that is held for you, the love that you are, you would melt into a puddle on the floor, much like the wicked witch. When she had the water of truth and love cast upon her, she melted into nothingness. So it is with the egoic mind, beloveds. We like using the memories within this one for the movies that she has seen and the stories that she has read, the life that she has lived, the lives that she has lived. It is quite entertaining. There was a question that was posed earlier today by our beloved Jill, our artist in residence, with her golden paintbrush. She asked if each moment, if each memory must be confronted and must be healed. Understand, beloveds, that there is a pattern of cycles, of incarnations, of circumstances that will repeat themselves because they are coming up to say, remember me. And when they are not ameliorated, when they are not experienced, what happens is they continue to perpetuate themselves in these cycles of reincarnation. And you are caught in the whirlpool of this, beloved. You are caught in the miasma and the spin. And the way out is to say, go into your records, go back to the source, go back to the origin of that storyline. Allow yourselves to experience and to forgive and to love that aspect of beingness. And it begins to collapse the entire dynamic through all simultaneous existences. Truly, there is no past, there is no future. It is all happening here in the now. The mind in which you think, in which you perceive this dualistic existence, does not quite have the capacity to truly comprehend this truth, beloveds. Pray to be shown. Use your records as a tool to go in and find the crux of the situation, if you will. In the Harry Potter movies, Voldemort had taken aspects of himself and he had scattered them, hidden them, these horcruxes. And you have done the same, beloveds. You have left portions of yourself behind in incarnations, and they're almost like they are ghosts calling to you, saying, come find me. Come bring us back together. Use each other well, beloveds. There are many of you who are being trained, and there are others who are not. Reach out to your brothers and sisters. Reach out to this beloved as well, for she has her own challenges. Continue to pray for each other. Continue to ask for assistance. Things will be more intense. Things will be more apparent in the coming days that you do need each other more than you ever have before. As this beloved takes her continued steps, there will be a pop, much like the popcorn that we spoke of, much like the popping of the pickle jar. And she shall open up further, and you will see more that will join. She is now looking at and dealing with her own fears. And what we say to her is what we would say to all of you: add more love. Know that we are with you, behind you, in front of you, by your side, above you, and below you. We surround you, beloveds. This journey is done en masse. And there is a force within this community, for you have traveled through many, many incarnations. Our beloved Hathor came and visited with you. Her presence is always near. Call upon the different ascendants who have populated your existence, and know that we are here with you always, beloveds. Listen to the words that are spoken in the reading today, and allow yourself to hear something in a way that you have not before. Let it impact you, that it brings more truth to you, beloveds. There is one question. Who comes forth with a question today?
Can I speak? May I speak?
Indeed, beloved.
I just would like to know, I know people have been asking a lot about this vaccine, but are we going to be safe or will we be forced to take it? I know we have an impeccable immune system, and I'm just wondering about that. If you could answer, please.
Beloved, there are several parallel, if you will, existences. There are existences where COVID never occurred. There are existences where there is a force that is laid upon all beings. At each moment, you will choose through your own consciousness which timeline you are following, which timeline you are traveling. If you live in fear, you will manifest that fear. If you live in love, you will not. It is that simple. It is your choice, beloved.
Okay, thank you.
Indeed. Love and blessings to all of you. Remember to stay in the light. Remember to choose love at each moment. As your fears arrive, love and embrace them. As they grip you by the throats, as they grip you by the hearts, reach out to those who love you and say, help. And know that help is on the way. And we shall speak with you again, dear ones. All blessings to you always.